All right, Jonathan, is this a lost season for the BC Lions, or is it a building season for the BC Lions? Travis Lulay back healthy, quarterback. We know it's the most important position. He wants his job back. Perhaps, I'm not even sure he does give them the best chance to win a game, but should the BC Lions be worried about that right now, or should they be worried about getting some momentum and changing the guard into the future?
I think it's funny. You and I thought this was a lost season just a few weeks ago. I no longer think this is a lost season. I think this is a season of potential. When you look at Jonathan Jennings at quarterback and Greg McGee backing up, two really young guys. We talk about how CFL quarterbacks are all old and retread, and Henry Burris is 40 years old. Here's a chance for them to spend the last several games trying something new. I know Travis Lulay wants his job back, and ostensibly, for some reason in pro sports, you're not supposed to lose your job through injury. I don't know why. Wally Pipp lost his job through injury. That's an Ed Willis old school reference.
But that's a great point. Is it, what's your goal here? We know the BC Lions have been incredibly focused this year on falling attendance. The worst attendance in 13 seasons they had in their last home game. Should that be their focus? Putting Travis Lulay in there and making them more competitive or giving them a better shot to win, does that get more butts in seats? And should they even care about that? Or should they care about building some momentum and having a young guy to maybe sell more season tickets next year?
Ironically, they're going to have more butts in the seats this weekend because the Riders are in town, and of course the Saskatchewan fans come out of the woodwork to go to those games.
They're not Lions butts, though.
Right. But they are going to see Jonathan Jennings, and they may see him playing with Andrew Harris, something Howard Samura wrote about. There's an opportunity here to see the future, and it may actually be really exciting.
But do you believe they're going to do that, or do you think they want to win now? Do you think Jeff Tedford wants to win now? They're 4 games under 500, still in the playoff mix. Do you believe Dennis Skalski wants that? Or do you think they want the veteran who maybe gives them the best chance to win?
Business-wise, sure you want to win, except business-wise, you're not even going to host a home playoff game.
Well, not even business-wise. Jeff Tedford may not be worried about business, but coaches want to win.
Sorry, I'm referring to the business side. You ask about Dennis. I think the business side, you'd always like to be able to make the playoffs, but they're not going to host a playoff game here, so that's lost already. So, and what do I think about Jeff Tedford? I think Jeff Tedford would like to create this team in his image.
Yeah.
Right? He inherited Mike Benavides' team, by and large, got rid of a lot of guys in the offseason, but are they going to gel immediately? Now, suddenly you have the 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks who could be the future of this franchise. I actually think it's really exciting. It's not a lost season. I think there's actually, there's more room for optimism than there was 3 weeks ago.
So for both of us, no ifs, ands, or buts, play the young guys.
Thanks, Ron McLean.